All right. So yesterday I was pretty much farming Super Awakening coins, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot, man. I forgot to do pretty much a video on pretty much the new and improved best teams for Super Awakening coin farming, especially because right now we have a lot of new characters that are in the game now, especially in terms of collabs. So I want to give you guys the chance to see what are the best teams for farming up Super Awakening coins. Obviously we're gonna go for new teams, and then hopefully I can also show you guys a pretty much an old team for you guys in case you are wondering like what we use to farm. Now again, I'm going to start off with auto farm teams. These are teams where you just leave it on auto and then you just go and do something else as it's playing in the background. But I will show you guys one manual team as well, because usually you want to run your teams in manual when you Super Awakening coin farming, just so you can try to go for double chests to get the maximum amount of Super Awakening coins. But again, if you're a person like me who is lazy, obviously we're gonna go for the auto. So I'm gonna show you guys some couple of teams to try out if you have the teams built. Now obviously this what I was using yesterday, and it's featuring the new Hale, Lolly Merlin, and then also LR Millum, and then you also have Jennifer Liz in the back, so you can increase your damage on your team. And also because she has her holy relic, she also gives you a 50% attack buff on your characters as well too. So that's why you want to have red Jennifer Liz and her holy relic, just to improve your damage on your team. And again, when it comes to farming, you'd want to make sure all your characters have like attack gear. Usually attack crate is what you really want, but attack set in general is always really good. And again, you also want to try to have like attack food, just so you get the max amount of damage. So I'm gonna make some attack foods real quick. And again, you want to try to get as much attack as possible. Obviously, because of my box and constellation, it's gonna be a little bit higher than you guys. And this is the artifact card set we're gonna be using. So again, we're just gonna show you my team real quick. And again, I like this team because pretty much it will finish the boss in a couple of turns. Usually the boss takes like 2 hits and then they are pretty much dead. Again, the reason why I like this team is because it starts off with Lolly Merlin debuff card. Again, the main objective is to know how the AI function, and usually AI usually goes for its debuff cards first. So he's probably about to go for Merlin's debuff card again, or even Hell's card. But again, it usually takes like 2 or 3 hits and then the boss is gone. So watch this. That's gonna be 1. And then Merlin should kill right here. 2 hits, and that's pretty much it. Right, boys. So this time we're gonna be rocking the Goddess team. Now, the Goddess team is gonna be really interesting because it does feature Light Mael. But you gotta remember, guys, Mael does have his Holy Relic, which can boost up his damage depending on whichever type of skill you use in terms of the AoE or single target. So Mael is going to hit really hard with that Holy Relic. And again, you have the new Marilli, which is already a broken PvE and PvP character. So you're nothing to say about her and him. And then we also have Margaret, which does have an AoE, which means you'll be able to pretty much be able to attack twice with 2 AoEs, hopefully. And then the most important character, which is going to be Red Sariel. I said Red Sariel. Green Sar. Is it red? Red female Sariel. I'm thinking about the other Red Sariel, but we got the red female Sariel, and this is a more important character because again, you gotta remember, in terms of Sariel, if you take no damage, you will get a 40% attack buff on your characters, which is gonna be very helpful at dealing high amounts of damage. So Sariel is probably the more important character of this team. If you don't have Sariel, you probably got to swap out your entire team. You probably won't even be able to use Marilli, and then you'll have to probably use something like Jennifer Liz, if anything, which means you can't use Marilli, which is going to be very unfortunate because Goddess team don't really have that many goddesses, so it's almost unrunnable. But we're also using this artifact card set. I guess you can always just run this team manually as well too. I probably put like Corrupted Mael or something. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's see what we can do. I probably want to see like how this team works with Corrupted Mael. Maybe Corrupted Mael might deal a lot more damage. Let's Let's see. Is he gonna go for AoE or the AI is gonna go for his silver card? I think the AI might go for the silver card. Yeah, he is. Oh, he actually used the other AoE. That's actually really nice. I thought he was gonna go for his silver card. That's why I say when it comes to the AI, you want to make sure you have a lot of AoE characters, just so you can just spam 2 cards or at least 1 card against the boss. Again, we're not using red Dana for Liz, so our damage output is going to be a little bit weaker. But this second phase should be really good if you get Ellie single target, because usually the single target just blasts the boss with one turn. See, just took 1 turn and the boss is gone. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer than what we've seen with the unknown team, but again, another replacement. All right, so this time we are rocking the demon team. Obviously, with the demon team, this time you want to use Marilli, Demiurge, Yelda, and then Zeldris. And then this is what you want to use for the artifact card set. Like I said, for most of the characters you see are rocking attack set, except for Yelda. Again, Yelda is an HP based character, so you want to use like a HP gear on her, and then probably like some pierce rolls or some crit chance, crit damage, whatever you want for those top pieces. Again, I've seen plenty of stuff. I've seen pierce rate on her. I've seen crit chance, crit damage, rolls, whatever you like. And again, you still use an attack set. That's a cool thing about, like, you know, messing around with these type of teams, is obviously you want to try to use characters who are more suited at using their AoEs, if anything. So we got a single target, so I don't know if the AI is going to go for that single target that because it's silver, or my 2 AoEs. See, like it went for the 2 AoEs first. That's the thing when it comes to like AI, man, because you never know what they're going to try to go for. Like, I wish you could like program the AI, like literally top 100 AIs be like goddamn geniuses, but when it comes to like you farming, like the AI be so dumb. Like they'll use buff cards, heal cards. You just sitting there like, bruh. But let it be a top 100 AI. Let it be a top 100 AI. They know all your plays. All right, they taking away gauge. They attacking 100% all the times. You be like, yo, when are you gonna heal up, or misplay? All right, so now this is a personal favorite type of team. Like I used to use this team back in the good old days where we had Hell, which features Sobnog, Tyr, Victoria, and then also Red Dinner for Liz. I forget, do I have a attack set on this girl? No, I do not. But I know I got one for Tyr, so it's on that tier. And Victoria, you know, we got attack set for her as well. And again, this is a team I like to use before. Again, if you don't have Victoria, you can always use what's that unknown character? Freya? Yeah, you can always use Freya instead. Sometimes Philo can work as well too. Like you want to use that Freya. But I'm gonna keep it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do this one, just so you guys can see the, I guess you can say casual build or characters that isn't collab characters. And this is the artifact card set. It's the unknown / human one. I guess the only one that doesn't have really don't really have anything is obviously fairies. Like fairies don't really have one. I probably can try to make one. Just that fairies don't have a good damage dealer, right? Because they don't have they don't utilize AoEs. Most of the time they utilize single target characters. But yeah, this is how I usually would do it. And then usually it takes like what, 3 hits. And again, we featuring Ragnarok characters. So Tyr usually gonna blast through. Yep. Again, more so a casual build. Sometimes you have Sobnog just to finish up or clean up. Yeah, a really good team. And I think that's really pretty much most of the teams that are like the newish teams. Obviously, there's again fairies. I might have. Should I try to make a fairy team? I don't know if they have any AoE characters like that though. Like what character would like try to AoE a bajillion times? Because all the other characters like single targets, right? So it's very hard to make some fairy teams. Humans is the same way too. Like humans obviously they only have like single target humans usually. All right, and we go for single targets. Again, really good damage. And then you're gone. Such a fire team. This is also a really good team as well. All right, so this is what I came up with in terms of fairy team. Again, I just did this on the fly, but we're featuring Beta, Alpha, Lancelot, and Jennifer Liz. But if you don't have Beta or anything like that, you can always probably just use something like another king, like New Year's King, and it's gonna work out pretty well for you. Again, you just want to have Alpha. Again, Alpha is gonna be really nice because again, she will apply her single target, which then will make Lancelot go for an attack and AoE. So because she has a debuff card, Lancelot will go for his AoE. Again, I know you guys hate the two card setup, but this will allow you to blast through it. And obviously we did like 2 million right there. And then we gotta hope that Beta does not attack right here, or if I get another AoE. Actually, you know what? Alpha is gonna probably kill. Alpha is most likely gonna kill. Dang, we doing a lot of damage with our characters too. Woo! Yo, let's see what happens right here. Okay, 487. I thought it was gonna do like 1 million, bruh. I thought it was gonna do like some Melly Ellie numbers. But that wasn't bad though. I kind of like this build though. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me using pretty much the new and approved Super Awakening teams. Obviously, the team I like the most is going to be this team, Unknown. Unknown team is just so good. Again, it doesn't have to do much. It just features so many AoE characters that it just is the best team. But again, hopefully you guys was able to make some of the teams that's in this video, and hopefully you guys enjoy. This from Marilli, guys, and I'm out. Peace.